What's going on, guys? LickyLag360 here, back with more Out of the Park Baseball 2021 with more Angels franchise, and today we are going to be simming the month of July. Just a quick recap: we are still in first place, 9.5 games ahead of the A's. So we're just cruising right now, and we're gonna see what international free agent players are on the market first, and then we'll sim through July. So it looks like a bunch of 2-star guys, 1.5 star, 1 star. Rodriguez looks like the most promising, maybe. Wonder how much he wants. He wants $4 million? Sure, we'll bring him in, see what he can do for us. Looks like Tommy Pham got shipped to Arizona for some prospects. So the Diamondbacks buying from the Padres. Dylan Bundy is back, so we can go ahead and send down one of these starters. For sure, this rotation's a mess. I mean, Ohtani's been great, and Tehran and Sandoval, I can't complain too much, but everybody else has been not so great. Justin Anderson's struggling, so I'm going to send him down, put Bundy in. And I'm actually going to put Heaney as emergency starter. And we'll get Bundy a start here and see how he does. He was actually doing pretty good on the season. So it looks like Rodriguez is getting into a bidding war with the Mets. I'm not interested in that. We do have a trade proposal to get McHugh from the Red Sox for Max Stassi and Joe Adell, which we'll obviously reject. Marlins traded Dickerson for Castillo. That's a good deal for the Marlins. Looks like the A's traded McGill for Charles and some cash. Matt McGill, a good reliever with Seattle. And Alex Bregman's out for 4 weeks with the Astros. So the Astros continuing to struggle. Team's hurt and not playing well. But, you know, we're hanging in there right now. I think I'll give Canning and Pena one more start to see who has done better, and then send one of them down. We got a trade proposal. Caleb Smith, nope. For Adell and Fletcher plus some cash. That's a bad deal. Adell's our top guy, so we don't want to just get rid of him for nothing, you know. Unless they're giving us something insane. This guy's a 2-star third baseman. We could get Taijuan Walker. Walker's a good pitcher. In 16 starts with Seattle, he's 7-7. Remember his time in Arizona. He was successful when he wasn't hurt. You know, we'll do that deal. We'll do that deal. That's a good deal. Taijuan Walker for that prospect guy. All right, so it looks like Pena pitched the best of the two there, so I'm going to send down Griffin Canning. And I'm going to bring Walker over. And I think I'll put Pena in the bullpen. And we'll put Walker as our 5th man. Actually, we'll make him our 3rd guy, because he's actually well rested right now. In fact, we could give him a start today, because Ohtani's not 100% yet. So we're going to put Pena as our long relief. We'll put Peters as our lefty specialist. Actually, we'll put Peters as our middle relief, and we'll put Heaney as our lefty specialist right now. And see how Heaney does in some bullpen work. I mean, so far, you know, he's gotten 1 out, 2 outs in 2 games in the bullpen, and he's not doing bad. You know, he had that rough start against Toronto, but maybe he's more of a bullpen guy than a starter. You know, the potential was high for this guy, and he's had some good seasons with the Angels. You know, he's shown some success. 2015 was a solid year, and same with 2018. Well, not ideal, was good enough, but every single year after that and in between, it's either injuries or he's just not pitching good. So it's kind of unfortunate, but hopefully Walker can pitch well for us. Let's see what he does. It's like Kyle Keller's going to get hurt here. Well, he suffered a setback, so he's going to remain on the injured list a little bit longer. Looks like 4 more months, which is unfortunate. Walker in his Angels debut went 6, gave up 4, so that's not bad. Hopefully he'll do better, but we'll see. Ohtani is 10-1, so that was his first loss of the year. Got a trade proposal from the Twins. They want to give us this third base prospect who's in the MLB actually already. And he's actually done really well in the MLB so far. His career number is 304 with 11 home runs. Williams Astudillo. For Taylor Ward, I don't mind giving up Taylor Ward because he hasn't played well. Barrera, though, I don't want to give up on yet. I mean, he's 23 years old. Like, there's so much potential, and I don't want to give him $3 million either. So I'm going to remove Barrera, and I'm going to remove this cash, and I'm going to see what... Worst offer ever, huh? Okay. Maybe we could give him Jared Walsh. Their budget does have some issues, though, it looks like. So I think I have to pay for some of these guys. If I pay for them, will they take them? Man, they don't want to do this deal. They have no money. That's their biggest issue. And they only want players I don't want to give up. That's unfortunate. I do like this guy. Maybe we'll just see what they would take straight up. Yeah, they want too much. Alright, so that's unfortunate. I'm not going to do that deal. It would be a bad deal for us overall. I like the player, though. I would take it if it was just without the money and without Barrera. Because I still think Barrera is good, or has at least good potential, but Brandon Marsh for Kurt Suzuki? Are you kidding me? What kind of drugs are the Nationals on? It's a dumb deal. Alright, let's continue. We're still cruising along here in first place, 59-36. A's right there behind us at 7 games. Astros in last place. They continue to struggle. That's probably the biggest surprise of this series, especially since the Astros are always good when I play with them. And they've always been good in every franchise I've been in, so it's really odd what's going on there in Houston. I don't know. But probably the biggest surprise of this franchise, and not to mention the fact that we're winning. I do like Lester, but not for that, so that's rejected. Pineda, I would never take Pineda. So the All-Star Game rosters have been announced. Ohtani is on there, which is good, as well as Mike Trout, obviously, and Anthony Rendon is on there. So got that, and then any guys on the Futures team that we have? Let's see. Anyone? Adams is on the Futures team, but that's it. And he's kind of not playing well at all. So that's kind of unfortunate. Our farm system's bad, very bad. We need a lot of help with the farm system. I'm not doing that although I would trade Theis. I'm not a fan of Theis, but I don't want Suzuki. Why would I want Suzuki? I'm rejecting that. I'm not doing that. I don't want Suzuki. That's just a bad deal for everybody involved. Alright, so coming out of the All-Star game, we're going to have our rotation look like this. Got Ohtani, Tehran, Walker, Sandoval, Bundy. Which, honestly, the rotation, when it's been healthy, has done pretty well. Hopefully we keep that up. And Robles has been really good as our closer. Already 24 saves, 1.02 ERA. He's been great. Rest of the bullpen's kind of been shaky. Peters has actually done really well in the bullpen. Actually really impressed. So hopefully he keeps that up. Because normally he's a starter, but this team has a lot of starters, and not for a good reason. It's because everybody always gets hurt, but at least we have the depth. But we're going to cruise along to the trade deadline. I'm going to give us a Zuna for Adele. I'm not trading Adele. I wish they would stop. I need to make this guy untouchable. There we go. So they stop offering me contracts. Now they're going to send me contracts for somebody else, though. Or trades. Brian Goodwin's going to be out for 3 weeks. That's a tough injury for us to deal with. We do have Hermosillo, though, who was actually playing well, so that's okay. We have Hermosillo. We'll just put him as our backup guy there. And start him occasionally. And make him a pinch runner. The lineup's been doing, if we can get lineup stats, there we go. Lineup's been doing pretty good. Tani hitting 290 with 14 home runs, that's good. Castro and Stasi have struggled. Abreu with us, it's okay. We'll go over the rest of the stats at the end of the month, but so far the lineup's been pretty decent. Wish we could get a little bit more production out of a few guys. Abreu's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks, so that's not good. Rip first base. We can call up... Where the heck is Feist? Is Feist not on the team? What happened here? Is he injured? Oh, he's injured. For 2 days? Seriously? Alright. For 2 days, we could call up Walsh, I guess. Throw him in there. We'll see what happens. Give him a start. Yeah. Alright, now we can bring back Feist and send down Walsh, because Walsh has been not good for us at all. So we'll bring Feist in. He'll play first base for us, and hopefully he does good enough. Go ahead and paste this lineup depth chart over. We'll continue along. Still hanging around there, 7 games up. Sandoval out for 4 days, no big deal. Got a trade proposal. JD Martinez, that I am interested in. For Tommy LaStella, though. Vera, I would give up. LaStella, I won't. So what would make that work? They would take Heaney. Maybe it's time to give up on Heaney. 18 games, 4-7, a 5.12 ERA. It's got arbitration. When's his arbitration eligible? Oh, okay, so this would be his last year. Can we get some bullpen help? Let's see if we can get, like, I don't know, some sort of reliever. to fill that role. Somebody good. Ramos. Ramos has been good. Brazier. Barnes. Maybe Ramos. Can we get Ramos? Yeah? What else can we get? They seem very happy with Heaney. So that makes me wonder if I can get Jeter Downs. Unlikely, but... Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can just add this random guy. Okay, so we can get Jeter Downs and Ramos. And we can get... You know, I've always liked Herrera's. He slugs. I mean, 353 and 350 in the minor leagues. He always hits really well. Can't afford it. Okay, will you pay for him a little bit? Will you pay for all of it? Okay, let's see how much they can pay for everything. I just want to get the best deal possible. Nope, they won't pay for that. Will they pay for 50%? Yep. 75? Nope. 65? Nope. 55? Yeah. 60? Okay, they'll pay for 60%. Alright, so we'll be taking on $7 million of their contracts, but they're going to be paying for quite a bit. And all we're giving up really is Heaney. These guys I'm not worried about. But we're getting Jeter Downs and Herrera's and Ramos and, of course, JD Martinez. This is a deal for us, I think. I'm going to do it. You know, and JD Martinez, while he is on a decline, it's not too risky for us because this whole team has risky contracts. I mean, this is like the least risky. 2022 is when he'll be a free agent, so I'm not too worried about any of that. So we can send down Theis. And we can also send down Hermosillo again, who has struggled since coming back up. And we can bring up Ramos and Herrera's. Oh, we're out of room on our 40-man. I will have to DFA him. And then bring him up. I'll have to DF Walsh too. But I want to put Downs in the minor leagues for now, because he's still 21. You know, he's only played 7 games in the MLB. So I want to get him a little bit more time in the minor league system. So Upton has been total trash for us, and so has Peralta. So JD Martinez will play left field. We'll have Upton back up. I guess he'll just be straight up backup outfielder. And we'll see what he does for us. Kind of an expensive backup outfielder, but you know, he's not playing, so Pujols will play first until Abreu is back. And I'll put Stella there. And then I'll have Herrera's be a secondary backup infielder. So we're pretty covered on offense for now. I think that was a good deal. And you know, while I would like to focus on pitching, I'll take deals like that because, you know, we're getting good players without giving up prospects. So it's a win for sure. Gotta take that off. Wait, the lineup makes sense for DH situations. And actually, Martinez should be hitting higher than Pujols. That would make more sense. Alright. So let's go ahead and finish out this month. We got 6 days left. Again, still in first place. I'm surprised we haven't had issues. Mike Montgomery for prospects, I'm not doing that. Then you really got to stop with these offers. Godley for Ward. That's interesting. Don't want to do that. That's a 7 ERA. That's ridiculous. Montgomery going to Miami. That's interesting. Arizona Diamondbacks want Jeter Downs. I'm not doing that. Mets want to give us Porcello for Jeter Downs. Bailey for Jeter Downs. And Iglesias for La Stella. Oh, and they'll give me cash too. And Jake Stevenson. That's probably the best trade offer I've gotten in a while, but it's still not good, so I'll pass on that. Porcello again for Downs. Bailey for La Stella. Okay, so we're at the trade deadline. Take a look at our roster, see how we're doing. Fletcher, 341 with 7 home runs. Simmons, 271, 4 home runs. Trout, 332, 31 home runs. Oh my gosh. He's on track to reach 50 or more. Ohtani, 286, 17 home runs. Rendon, 298, 18 home runs. Peralta with us, 214, 7 home runs. Martinez, 522 with 5 home runs in 6 games. This was the best trade I could have made. What the heck? Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. If he can just maintain that the rest of the year, I might have to move him up in the lineup because that's absurd. Bulls, 250 with 11 home runs, which is actually not as bad as I thought he was going to do. Castro, 194 with 5 home runs. Ohtani's 11-1 with 3.29 ERA. Tehran, 9-6 with a 4.20 ERA. Walker, 8-8 overall on the year, but with us, 1-1 with a 6.48. Sandoval, 5-4 with a 4.35. Bundy, 9-5, 3.89 ERA. In the bullpen, Ramos is 1.67 ERA. Pena is a 3.63. Bedrosen, 3.62. Ramirez, 3.84. Peters, 2.91. Barnes, 2.56. Buttery, 4.47. And Robles, 1.82 with 27 saves. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below any trade suggestions for the deadline. I'll be sure to make those moves. Thanks for watching.